Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most disturbing ways companies have tried to sell their products.
Bob? Bob Johnson?
Hi, Tom.
Number 10. Sometimes lighter is better. Heineken. We're not sure how a commercial like this made it to air in 2018. The ad starts with a bartender noticing a fair-skinned woman across the way who's unhappy with her drink. He takes it upon himself to slide a light beer over to her. Along the way, it passes 3 black people before stopping next to the slogan, "Sometimes lighter is better." Yikes. Many were quick to wonder how nobody on the creative team flagged the racist implications here. The combined casting, editing, and tagline is not a good look. After facing backlash, the company axed the commercial along with the rest in its series. Number 9. Poor driving practices. Acclaim.
3, 2, 1, go!
The now bankrupt video game publisher pulled a few stunts in the name of marketing during its time, but this one takes the cake. For the promotion of Burnout 2: Point of Impact, the company practically incentivized people to engage in unsafe driving. Acclaim offered to refund any speeding tickets issued in the UK on the racing game's release day, a move that was condemned by the British government. A spokesperson for the Department of Transport said the promotion, quote, obviously encouraged people to break the law and do something dangerous. Thankfully, the company eventually rescinded the offer. Number 8. Get some nuts. Snickers. A series of commercials for the chocolate bar from 2008 leans into a pun regarding one of the candy's main ingredients. For the marketing campaign, the brand decided to reference another connotation for the word nuts, relating to a person's private parts. The commercials feature Mr. T, an actor known for his toughness, accosting men who are acting in a way that he deems, quote, unmanly.
Quit your jibber jabber. You ain't hurt. You pathetic. If I ever catch you acting like a crazy fool again, you're gonna meet my friend Pain.
One advertisement in particular drew criticism for being homophobic. It shows a man being attacked by the B.A. Baracus actor while speed walking.
Do it again, sucker, and there's gonna be trouble with the capital Mr. T.
It ends with Mr. T delivering a punny tagline to the audience. Upon receiving backlash, the Mars company pulled the short video from the air. Number 7. New look. Holiday Inn. In 1997, Holiday Inn was spending a collective $1 billion to upgrade its numerous facilities. The best way to get that information across to the public? According to someone in marketing, by comparing it to a post-op trans woman. This Super Bowl commercial depicts men ogling an attractive woman at a class reunion.
New nose, $6,000. Lips, $3,000. New chest, $8,000.
The narrator lists off the prices for the woman's surgical work before a man realizes that he's talking to an old male classmate. The narrator concludes,
Imagine what Holiday Inns will look like when we spend $1 billion.
The ad received backlash, and the company was forced to pull it from the air, saying, quote, we understand that the ad has offended some people. That was never our intention. Number 6. The UK release of Dasani, the Coca-Cola company.
I don't know what the zoological term for is exactly, but a sip of this will clear it right up.
The launch of Coca-Cola's bottled water line in the UK started off rough when they used the word spunk in their branding. While the word implies pluckiness in the company's home country, America, to the Brits, it's slang for a certain sort of bodily fluid. People also criticized the product for being merely filtered tap water from Sidcup. Yet that ended up not even being the worst part of the whole ordeal. It soon came to light that there was something funky in the bottled water after all. Tests showed that the liquid contained alarming and illegal levels of a potentially cancer-causing agent called bromate. Dasani has not been reintegrated into the British market since. Number 5. KKK Wednesday. Krispy Kreme Donuts Incorporated. Sometimes an idea is just so baffling and obviously problematic that it's a wonder no one caught it earlier. This is one of those cases.
Back at it again at Krispy Kreme.
To cash in on children being out of school, a Krispy Kreme franchise in Hull, England created a promotion titled KKK Wednesday. It was meant to stand for Krispy Kreme Club Wednesday, but people obviously connected it to the Ku Klux Klan. Krispy Kreme was quick to apologize, delete the promotion off Facebook, and launch an internal investigation into the major slip-up. Somebody definitely got fired over this one. Number 4. An illegal weapon as a giveaway, electronic arts. Producers of violent video games are always having to defend themselves from parent groups that claim that such entertainment makes impressionable young minds similarly violent. When EA sent out a pair of commemorative but functional brass knuckles along with early press copies of Godfather 2, they really gave the naysayers an easy argument. Worse than being bad for PR, this stunt was actually illegal, given that brass knuckles are banned outright in many states. You can appreciate that EA was getting into the spirit of their property, but the distribution of contraband weaponry via mail isn't something a company wants on their rap sheet. They quickly asked that the knuckles all be returned. Number 3. My NYPD photo campaign, NYPD. The relationship between police and the public in the United States remains fraught, with instances of police brutality coming under increasing scrutiny. In 2014, the NYPD decided to address the bad PR by asking people to tweet images of their interactions with police using the hashtag MyNYPD. Unsurprisingly, this was an absolute disaster of epic proportions. Within hours, users flooded Twitter with photos of police brutality, including many taken during the Occupy Wall Street protests. Frankly, you have to wonder how they didn't see this coming. The hashtag went viral in all the worst ways possible. Number 2. Anonymous love letters, Fiat. When you're looking to buy a new car, you're expecting a simple and professional exchange. In the early 90s, however, Fiat broke with that time-honored dynamic and decided to mail anonymous love letters to the demographic of women in Spain they were targeting with their new Cinquecento hatchbacks. These letters were personally addressed, bore no Fiat branding, and adopted the voice and perspective of the car. Characterized as an admirer, the car wrote stuff like, quote, "We met again on the street yesterday, and I noticed how you glanced interestedly in my direction." Except, again, there was no context. Just a letter, so naturally, some 50,000 recipients thought they had a stalker. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Up for whatever, Budweiser.
If I give this to you, are you up for whatever happens next?
As part of their hashtag Up for Whatever campaign in 2015, Bud Light featured various slogans on their bottles. One, unfortunately, read, quote, "The perfect beer for removing no from your vocabulary for the night. Hashtag Up for Whatever."
The label went through at least 5 layers of approval before it landed on the bottle.
According to Vice President of Bud Light, Alexander Lambrecht, it was meant to suggest a sense of adventure. However, many people thought it sounded like Bud Light was undermining the concept of consent and promoting sexual assault. In response, Lambrecht admitted that the message had missed the mark and vowed to cease production of that particular label. Have you ever been disturbed by a piece of marketing? Let us know in the comments. Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.